Hi guys. Clock Cup Season 3 is happening right now between me and Kyle Meade. Uh we've been to competitions together. I've lost to Kyle Meade in a couple of more than a couple of rounds, I think. Is it more than a couple? It's at least one. That's what I
Mm,
know.
yeah, yeah.
I think GCU is the big one. So, um yeah. All right. Cham, do you have anything else to add before you ask the question?
Yeah. I'd just like to say that this is an important match for Group B because I believe both Kyle and Carter are both looking for their first win of the season. So they're looking to get some points in for this group stage. And so, Kyle, as for higher seed, do you want to go with heads or tails?
I'll go with tails.
Okay. Carter, are you doing the heads or tail, or am I doing that?
You're doing that.
Okay. Oh,
Search up coin flip on Google or choose a coin of your in your
okay. I've got a stupid way to do it. So,
oh,
wait, Kyle, what did you say again?
Tails.
tails.
Tails. Okay.
Are you flipping a clock or
It
something?
was heads.
Okay.
No, I was doing stack mat last digit. Odd or even. It was heads. So Carter, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay. So Kyle, you are going first, and good luck to both
Okay,
competitors.
All right. So I'm
thanks.
gonna server deafen Kyle. And don't unserver deafen me, but I'm gonna unplug my headphones. So
Okay,
Kyle,
cool.
just like wave and unless if something wrong's happening. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's get going. Good luck. So when Carter changes the scramble to clock, we'll begin, which is now. So I'm very excited to watch this match because I actually cannot tell who's going to win. I This is going to be good. Right now, the poll is 82% to 18 for Kyle winning. So chat's clearly thinking Kyle's going to get this, and so let's see how he can start the match off. Seems decent for a start. Let's see what the time was. Fourth mark, yeah, that's a pretty decent start for Kyle. Sub his official average. Could well get a point from here. Just waiting for Carter to start this solve now. This is the first use of an actual inspection timer that I've seen, where you've got one visible on screen. Okay, Carl's using 7 simul. I wasn't. Oh, that was fast. I wasn't expecting him to do 7 simul. That's a 4.2, so that's a point. That's going to be a point for Kyle. So Kyle taking a very early lead here, but it's still very early in the match, and anything could happen at this point. It looks like Carter's using 7 simul again, and this might be a 6. This is a 6 simul. Could see a fast time here. Yep, that's solve clock from Carter, and that is 408. Very nice solve. My instinct saying that Kyle's probably going to win this one, just because if he got a fourth flat in the last, and then this is a 6 simul, I'm expecting a 3 from Kyle here, but anything could happen. I'm not sure, but I can't see that time. So that was a 366. So yeah, that is a point for Kyle. So 2-0. Anyone in chat right now? It's very, very quiet. Kyle starting his third solve. Well, inspection, I mean. Same thing. Oh, like shake of the head from Kyle mid solve, and he looks like he's messed up a move somewhere in there. So Not going to be a fast time. It's an 8 by 54. This is going to. I'd be extremely surprised if Carter doesn't get a point here. But anything could happen. But I think as long as Carter doesn't DNF, he should be fine. And yeah, he's just going for flip because might as well. You checking me back? And that's a 5-0. So Carter's first point of the match, 2-1. And yeah, Mikhail, same for me. I did not know Carter was this good with 7 Simul. I knew he'd been practicing with it, but I didn't realise he was like, could get low fours. So I'm interested to see if Carter's main method is 7 Simul now, if he's still, it's just a coincidence the first two are both 7 Simul, but we'll be able to see as the match goes on. This looks like he's doing 7 Simul memo. Oh, this is a pretty nice scramble. Got a center edge case. Soft clock. Seemed pretty fast. 392. That is Carter's fastest solve of the match. Let's see what Cal can get on this scramble. That's a 383, so just clutching out a point better for Kyle. So it's now 3-1 in Kyle's favour. Kyle starting inspection. There doesn't appear to be any visible lucky cases, but I could be wrong. Oh, seems a bit fumbly for the start. He doesn't seem very happy with that solve. It's a 543. And one thing I've noticed with Kyle solving is that right before he starts, he does a Y2 to like check the back. And I'm not sure what the purpose for that is because I've not really seen any other clockers do that with 7 Simul. So yeah, I'm interested to see what the reasoning behind that is. Oh, Carter just doing a flip solve here, but oh no, that's not good. That's really not good. That's going to be a point for Kyle. I thought Carter was going to get a point there, but it's Clock Cup. Anything can happen. And right now, both competitors have a sub 5 mean, but they've both got, it's only been 5 solves, and they've both got an 8, so I don't really think that's a fair thing to use at this stage of the match. Said the centered edge case on this gamble, so read. If you're struggling to see the score, it is on the right. Just you can see the Let's Cube page, which I know it's not ideal, but it's still the score. I'll let Carter know at halftime though, if there's a halftime. And that was a 486 for Carter, if I didn't say. Yeah, there's that Y2 flip again from Kyle. He seems to be checking if that beat it then. 483, oh, that's close. Beats Carter by 0.03. 5-1 now. Kyle's starting to get a bit of a lead here. Well, is he going to keep this going throughout the match? Well, only time will tell. He is I believe he's seed 1 in Group B, so yeah. Or 64. This could be a chance for Carter to get a point here. Looks like he's doing 7 Simon again. Those first three moves took quite a long time. But is it? It's a 531, does not get the point. So 6-1 to Kyle. We could be seeing quite a large point differential here. Better start than last time for Carter there. 669 though. There seems to be some strange thumb movements during the second half there of his solve. I'm not really sure what that was. I'll see if that happens again on the next one and then point it out. I'm assuming this is a point for Kyle. Yeah, 476. So 7-1. Starting to look like this could be quite a large Kyle sweep, as the poll has predicted. And so also in this group is Jaden Lin and Mikhail Sherny. And so both of these competitors are going to be like, oh, that's a DNF. I've not seen that DNF before. I'm not sure what causes that. But yeah, Mikhail Sherny and Jaden Lin. So it's quite a high threshold to get out of the group because those are two very, very talented competitors. So Kyle and Kaz will both know they need to like win this match to have a chance at proceeding. That's a 450, so that's Carter's second point of the match. So it's nice to see Carter get a point there. And Galaxy Cuba, nice to see you enjoying your weekend. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is like one of the last Clock Cup matches before Christmas. I could be completely wrong, but flip solve from Carter. That's a solve clock, but is it a good time? 444. So based on Kyle's recent solving, it's kind of likely that gets the point, but still, it's hard to base it off because anything could happen. 590 or 598. So yeah, that is another point for Carter. Could we be seeing the start of a comeback here for Carter? Still only 2 points in a row, but it's his first 2 points in about 6 solves. So seems like a pretty decent solve for Kyle. So 412, his fastest solve in about 5 or 6 solves. So that could get him a point here. Yeah, that 412's getting a point here, so it's now going to be 8-3 for Kyle. After going straight into the next solve. Looks like he's doing 7 side. There's a big bounder back there. That's very nice for 7 Simon. Yep, solve clock. And a 422. Pretty nice solve. I'd guess, if I had to guess, Kyle will probably beat that just based on the scramble, but anything could happen. Yeah, that's probably beating a 422. 366, yeah. So it's now 9-3. So getting close with 3 solves away from the potential halftime. And before this match, both Kyle said he wasn't solving the best, and Kyle said he got home 10 minutes before. So I'm not. That seems like that's a DNF. That's sad. But yeah, it didn't seem like either competitor was feeling too confident going into this match, unfortunately. Carter just doing a flip solve because why not when it's a safety? It's less inspection. 547. That gets him a point. 9-4. Carter doing 7 Simon on this solve. The intuitive moves at the end seemed slightly fumbly, but still a 443. It's still a good solve. It just seemed to be a slight fumble on one of those moves. And also Kyle seems to be getting more on form in the last few solves. Excluding the DNF, he's had a 4.1 and a 3.6. Have I spoken too soon? I'm not sure what that time is. It's a 5:02, so maybe I might have spoken slightly too soon. And we've got a pretty nice scramble coming now. There's a center edge case, and there's an edge case as well on the same side. Oh, and there's a center edge case on the other side as well. That's pretty nice. I'm trying to tell if you can. I don't think you can skip D moves with both. There's still a D move if you're doing 7 simul, but still 2 nice lucky cases to have. Solve caught from Kyle on a 389. So Carter hasn't had a single sub 4 yet this match. Oh no, he has. He's had 1 sub 4 on solve 4. And also, this is the last solve before halftime, so I'm gonna get ready to unmute Kyle. Seems solve clock. Let's see what that time was. 4:21, so that's a point for Kyle. So it's 10-5 going into halftime. Kyle, do you want a halftime break?
I'm good.
Okay, I'll just wait for Carter to plug his headphones in and see what he says. Carter, do you want a halftime?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we'll go into a 5-minute halftime break.
Okay.
I'm gonna set a timer on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I serve a deafen Kyle for now, or should I keep people undeafened during halftime?
I don't really care.
Okay. I'll keep undeafened. Macho's spying the chat saying they think they're gonna win, so it might be kind of hard if you're not competing, but.
All right, the halftime break's over, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
first.
Okay, we'll continue. Okay, I'll save a death and Kyle, and we'll start again. I'm going. Wait, Carter. I'm going to assume you're taking your headphones off. Okay, yeah, he won't have. So, back to the match. 10-5 for Kyle. Will he keep his lead, or is Carter going to make a comeback? And Carter doing a 7 simul solve here. That third move seems. Oh no. Oh no. That's not going to be a good time. 840. Oh no. This is going to probably be a point for Kyle. I'd be very surprised if this wasn't. Yep. Checking the back because when you've got a point that's, I don't want to call it a 3 point, but it is almost, when you can win by 4 seconds by checking the back, with checking the back, it's still worth doing. Not sure where Carter's gone, but hopefully he's back in time for his solve. Yeah, Carter's back. Oh, this is quite fumbly. It's a DNF. So this is going to be a point for Carter. Carter doing like a X4 there to check the clock solved, but why not? So it's now 11-6. Mikhail, I'm not sure. If I had to guess, it's going to be someone who came first going against someone second, and it's going to be done based on, well, it'll be random. It'll be like another draw. That's how it worked last season. So I'm assuming it'll be similar for this. And I'm not sure how the wildcards will work. 366 for Carter. That's his fastest solve of the match. And it also, that is the third 3.66 in this match, and it's the fastest solve of the match. So that's quite funny. What's 368? Oh my god. So there's now been 4 sub 3.7s and not a single sub 3.65. It's also 11-7 with Carter's won 2 in a row here. And nice Ash. We love a bit of Doug method. Ryan Eckersley in particular is a big fan of that method. $373. Nice solve from Cal there. And Anders put in the chat, what did you think of the match earlier today between Anders and Cham? I'm not sure if that's to me or to Carter or to Kyle or to people in the chat, but it was a fun match. Yeah. It's slightly annoying, but it was fun. I'm not sure what this time is from Carter. Oh, did he just... I think he just gave up halfway through. That's a DNF. Just reset timer mid-solve. 12-7 now. Ash, Doug is when you just only solve one side and you completely ignore the other. It's normally just like a joke method, but if you've got the solved side, it actually works. It's not a 7-time. There's no... Doug flip would be a funny method, but I don't think it exists. What you could do is solve a cross, then flip, then solve the corners on the other side, which would be a very, very real method. 377 for Carter. But... Oh, 373. Oh no, DNF. That looked like it was a 6-timer. 326. Oh no, that would have been the fastest solve in the match by 0.4. That's a shame. And so it's now 12-8. Carter's slightly reduced the lead Kyle has, but then also because it's only by 1 in a few solves, but solve difference by 1. Kyle is getting closer to that 15 mark. And that's quite a fumbly solve. It's a solve clock though. It's a 5, I think. It's a 5:51, so Carter's going to be wanting to get this point here. Carter going for 7 simul. Is this going to be... That's going to be a 5.5, so... Yeah, that's a 4.6. So it's now 12-9. Carter has won 4 of the last 5 solves, and 4 of the 6 since halftime. This could be a Carter comeback happening right now. We'll see how the next few solves play out. And as we're nearing to the end of the match, and as Kyle's getting closer to the 15 mark, it's now 72% for Kyle to win, 28% for Carter. Carter's percentage has slightly increased. Oh, Carter checking the back there on a solve when it was solved. I can relate to doing that and then losing the point because of it. Hopefully that doesn't happen to Carter here though, because it's a shame to lose because you checked the back when it was solved. Yeah, he's checked. Oh, they both checked it. 425. Yeah, that's taking the point. It's now 13-9. Getting close to match point for Kyle. And I've always found Kyle to have a really interesting turning style because there seems to be a lot. The hand movement seems to be a lot larger than other clockers. It feels kind of hard to describe, but just I don't really know how to describe it. But it's different to a lot of other turning styles, which is something that you don't really see in clock. Oh, bit of a fumbly end there. So 646. Carter starting his inspection with the clock lying down, which you can now do in Clock Cup and also in a week or two in the WCA. Oh, fumbly cross there. But that's going to be a 6. That's going to be like a mid 5 at worst. Oh, that's a 4.6. Yeah, that easily beats it. So 13-10. Carter's close, but Kyle is also Carter's close to Kyle, but Kyle's close to winning. So solved clock for Carter.
But it's
Yeah, I saw that was solved, so that's okay. And 413, Carter's going to be really hoping that can be enough on this solve. Is it going to be enough? That's a pretty good solve for Kyle. Ending with the clock standing up. That is a 433, so that's a point for Carter. 13-11. This is a comeback from Carter we've been seeing since halftime. That halftime break was obviously very good for him. He's gone from it being like 10-5 to 13-11. He's massively decreased the score gap. 2 more solves and then they're tied. If Carter can win the next 2, that is. Oh, that first move was not good for Kyle. The rest of the solve seemed okay. But he just shake of the head there, 487. Oh, maybe not the best start for Carter. Oh no, that's not going to be enough. So we are now at match point for Kyle. As long as Kyle wins one of the next 3 solves, he wins the match, which is probably going to happen. Especially because Carter's only ever won 2 in a row. So, unless Carter breaks that streak now, Kyle wins. Solve clock. 523. Kyle probably knows he's got a very good chance at winning on this solve. I think as long as he doesn't choke. Well, yeah, if he doesn't choke, he's going to win the match at this point. That was a very, very slow check at the end. It's a 496. That is enough to beat Carter, and Kyle wins the match 15-11. Okay, so that is the end of the match. Kyle won 15-11. So, how are you both feeling after this?
Okay. I'm a little mad at myself for that 7 there because I think that kind of killed the match for sure. But it was close at the end. I just wish I hadn't conceded as many points at the start, and I think I could have possibly won. You never back down. You never give up. Uh, yeah, I think this match is kind of. I'm very proud of myself for the 7 simul. Like full debut. Like I was very confident with it.
Yeah, that I liked that. I did not know you were going to use 7 simul. That caught me off guard.
I
It
didn't
was
know
good
I
to
was going to
see.
use 7 simul, so
Nice.
yeah.
And Kyle, how did you find that match?
Yeah, so the beginning I got a bunch of points, I think, in a row, but they weren't that great solves. Actually, I had a few threes. I was pretty happy with those.
Yeah.
And then like in the middle of them, or like right after halftime, there's a bunch of really good scrambles. And so like there were like 3 threes in a row or something. That was pretty good for both of us. Except I DNF'd a 3.2. I was kind of
Yeah.
sad about that. But I didn't lose in the end, even though I kept taking a bunch of points. So
Yeah.
definitely way better than my last match.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it was definitely
And
fun.
yeah. So how are you both feeling for your next matches in match week 3, which I believe is Carter versus Mikhail and Kyle versus Jaden? How are you both feeling for those matches?
Yeah, I'm gonna update the solve differential. So I would have a negative 17 solve differential with 0 points. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it out, guys. But yeah, that match, I'm just gonna have fun with it, man. Like, I think at this point, my clock cup, it's far from saving. So, yeah, but I'm excited for that match. I would like to go up against Mikal because I know he's a great solver, and I want to really test my 7 simul skills there.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun match to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kyle, how are you feeling for going against Jaden?
I probably have a better chance at him than Mikal because Mikal beat Jaden, and yeah, I think it'll probably be close. So I think either of us could win.
Yeah, I'm
But
excited.
I'm hoping I win.
I'm excited to see that match. And Kyle, one question. While I remember, when watching your inspection, right before you start, you like do a Y2 to check the other side. So what's the purpose of doing that?
So that's like my fusion memo. So I did BPAL 7 simul for like a month, and I did that with Y2, and then I used the same like memo for the first 3. So I just do like the Tommy one with X2s, and then I do the BPAL one with Y2s.
When you say the B-Paul one with Y2s, which move are you doing the memo for there?
The first 3, I guess.
Okay.
So I do 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Castle, one last question for you. This was from Mikal in the chat, which I'm just not sure on either. Which is, how does the seeding work going into the round of 16, and who do the wildcards go against?
Right. Okay. So the seeding it's gonna be, since all of the group winners at the end should have either 9 or 6 points. So the group winners, it's like we rank every like top 16 competitor based on like their points. So it should be that the group winners are on top, and then the bottom, like the second place in the wild cards, are in the 8. So there's gonna be like 2 pots. First pot is like the group winners. Second pot is the other people. They get paired up. So and so. At randomly, they can't be from the same group though. I don't know how well that's gonna work though, because there are technically 3 people from one group. So we'll find out.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be like locked from the draw, which is not. I need to do like some. I need to make some rule about that. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And so, just before I hand over to Carter to finish the stream, I'd like to say well done to both competitors because that was a fun match to watch, and thank you to everyone who was watching.
Yep, that was pretty fun. Yeah, Kyle, you ready for GCU?
I'm not so sure about that. I haven't really been practicing
I'm gonna.
clock, but
That's gonna be my rematch. I'm gonna win
yeah.
that comp. So, yeah. Thanks. That was a fun match. I really like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you get the results?
What do you mean?
Like copy them or?
Oh right. I'll screenshot them. Yeah, I'll end the stream right now.
Okay.